Good morning, Sunday 18th, 19th of March-ish. How you doing? Thanks for coming back. These videos have been a long time in coming, so I do apologise. Doing my best, but life, work, etc, etc. Blah. Anyway, I'm out. It's about 7:30 in the morning, Sunday morning. And I've been looking at the sky, as you can tell behind me, for the last, I don't know, week or two, and nothing's been inspiring. So I thought, I got a little bit down, a little bit mopey, and I thought to myself last night, what are you doing? Get out. Seems to be a theme, doesn't it? So yeah, here I am, I'm out. So the area I've come to today is a little place called Abbotsbury, down on the Chesil Beach on the Dorset coast. If any of you are from the area, you'll know how vast this fleet is, and I can't seem to find it. So anyway, it doesn't matter, I'm going to keep going. We'll find something, and if we don't, at least I got out of bed this morning. So I've got some good news and I got some bad news. The bad news is I can't get in there. The good news is I found a different composition, which I think looks great. Just waiting to see if a bit of sun will break. Yeah, a couple of videos ago I said plan. Make sure you plan. So that's what I did. To a degree, about that much planning went into it, which was, I was driving past, I looked down, I was like, oh, there looks to be a jetty down there. I want to go and get that. I thought, I'll do a great video. And that video was going to be on cheap filters. For those that you don't know what a filter is, which, you know, there's probably some out there. So there's many different filters: graduated, ND, polarized. There's just loads. And I'll be honest, I'm not a filter expert. This is based at the pure beginner. So yeah, I want a decent set of filters, but I personally, I'm a gear whore. What does that mean? That basically means I think if I was to get the latest and the best and the greatest of everything, my photography is going to be so much better. It doesn't work like that. And I've got to get away from thinking that all the time. So basically what I've done is I've gone to eBay and I've bought the cheapest set of filters. Now these filters are, I'll show you in a minute, but they're cheap, yeah? Very cheap. These cheap filters, they will degrade your image. No two ways about it. £15 for about 10 different filters. It's got to degrade the image. It's not great glass. But what it has done for me is it's given me the ability to try filters out, to see what it is I use a lot of. Do I use graduated filters? Do I use big stoppers? Big stoppers are 10 stops, so they stop 10. Yeah, they stopped. Hang on, it's coming. It reduces the amount of light into your sensor by 10 stops. Yes, that's what I believe anyway. Now, what that does is that means you can come out on this sort of time of day, early in the morning, stick a 10 stop in front of it, and you can open your exposure for longer. Now, a lot of you've probably seen dreamy water and you think, how do they get that? That's how they get it. They put a big 10 stop filter on, open the exposure anywhere, you know, 20, 30 seconds, a minute, and that gives you that real dreamy. Now I'm going to get a shot. It's not going to be a great shot looking at it here. I can't see an image. I wanted that jetty, but I can't see it here. But I will get a shot of before and after, if that makes sense. I framed up. Now, like I said, I've come down here to get the lovely, smooth water, nice jetty. Not going to happen. Just, it's a wildlife reserve here on Chesil Beach, and I can't just go traipsing all across it. I'm going to do a bit more homework, come down at another time, see if there is a way in that I'm allowed to go in. I don't. it's wildlife. I don't want to disturb it. So I'm going to stand back, stand out of the way. But I have found this composition. Now, it's not what I come for, but it's worth a shot. I'll show you what it is. Have a look. So, don't know if you can see that. There it is. So that's the composition. So what have I got here? Let's talk through some of the settings. So I'm on f4. Reason I'm on f4 is because I want the focus to be on those trees there. That's my focal point. The foreground, the background can be slightly out of focus, but I want those trees nice and crisp. So that's what I'm going for on that one. If this image works, you're going to be seeing it right about now. Filter time. So many ways of doing it. On your lens you've got thread. It's just on the edge, just in here, there's a little thread. Right, on the system that I've got, little ring, this little ring very carefully screws onto the lens like that. Then you have a holder. See that holder? Slides over the top, clicks in place, boom. Right, filters, let me get them. Cheap as cheap can be. Don't know if you can see that. Proper cheap. So here's one. I'm not sure how well you'll see, but all these do is they slide down into the gaps. So you can tell how bad that is. It's horrible, 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 horrible. Anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stack these because they're not very good. There we go. So now they're both on. We're going to get a shot, same composition, but you see what difference it makes to the water. I'll show you. So I've taken it to f18. That will allow me a 6-second exposure, which should smear out the water quite well. So let's see how that goes. Now I'm going to take it to f22 at ISO 50 to give me a shutter speed of, can I get away with that? Yeah, I think I can. 20 seconds. See what happens. It's all about trial and error, this is. If you've got £15 and you want to try to see what filters are like, I've just tried today with some I'm not even sure what they're called, that's how naive I am, but these they're not graduated, if that makes sense. There's other graduated ones. What do they do, you think? Well, how many times have you gone out and you've shot a lovely landscape photo and the sky's quite bright and the land's quite dark? Well, the graduated, what that does is it darkens the sky and lightens the bottom, so it just balances the image out really nicely. And maybe in another video, once I look more into filters, perhaps I can show you that. But today was just more about water. Now, ideally, I'd have had a polarizer on there, take some reflection away as well. But I don't have a polarizer yet. But anyway, hopefully there's something out of this that you got. Hopefully, like I said, don't look at it as £15 wasted. Look at it as a training exercise for when you want to invest in more filters. So once again, thank you for watching. Really enjoyed today. Got out, got about, hopefully got a nice image and hopefully give you an insight into filters, which was what the main point was about. I just sort of the planning, didn't I? But never mind, it happens, we all do it. I even hear professional photographers sometimes don't get it right. So yeah, honest, that's true, that's true. So anyway, thank you so much for your time, for watching, and especially for your interaction, your comments on Facebook, your comments on Instagram, YouTube, you know, your likes, your subscribes. It all motivates me massively to do more of this. So if you haven't, please do. If there's anything you want to know about me, about my gear, about anything, please ask me. I am only an amateur, don't claim to be professional, just having fun. But if there's anything that I can do or help with, I'd so much like to be able to. So I'm babbling now, so I'm going to shoot off, go and grab some breakfast. You have a fantastic week, and I'll catch you next time. See ya.